Squad 17 is shaping up. The University of Miami football team's early enrollees are officially on campus. They are Hurricanes. And who better to come in and talk about the newest Canes than some of the most decorated Canes in program history. Throughout the week, we'll have some of the best players to ever don the orange and green coming through in the studio to watch some film of the new Hurricanes as well as talk about their experiences at the U. We're starting off with one of the best to ever rock the orange and green at linebacker, John Beason, 3-time Pro Bowler, 2-time All-Pro, first-round NFL draft pick. John, thank you very much for coming through.
Thanks for having me, man. It's always good to come back home.
We'll start off talking about your experiences at Miami. When you look back on your time here, talk about that first day. What was it like when you initially got on campus to begin your college journey as a Hurricane?
Well, I would say this. I think, when you first get here, you don't know what to expect. When we came in, we were rolling, and it was just amazing. All the guys, the talent that we had on the field was unbelievable in one place. I would say, looking forward, when I made my step into the NFL, the biggest leap for me, the biggest hurdle was stepping on the field here at the University of Miami because there was so much talent. But I think it's what made me better. It made me prepared because on Saturdays and Sundays, the games were easy.
Now, I know that enrolling early is more prevalent now than it was back when you were in school, but how much do you think it can help a guy to come in early, get acclimated, not just to college football, but to college life as a whole a few months early?
Oh, it's a huge advantage. I think back when I came in 2003, Kyle Wright came in early. Now, Kyle, he passed on prom and go through graduation and everything, and I get it. You want to come in and get in early and be in early, but we became really good friends because he knew the guys. He knew the schedule, the ropes. He knew how to practice and everything. So for me, I kind of gravitated to him. We're still great friends to this day because of it. So I think it gives guys a huge opportunity to just come in and get acclimated to college life.
All right, let's get to the fun part now. We'll start it off with Amari Carter. He's a safety out of Palm Beach Gardens, Florida. Big hitter, 6'2". Take it away, John. You're in control here. Let's watch some film. One of the newest members of the Hurricanes.
Yeah, so when I see Amari, first thing I like to see with the safety is a guy who's active, in the passing game, but also wants to come up and hit. You look at his stature, 6'2", 188 pounds. Reminds me of Sean Taylor. And listen, when I came in, I was a safety. Now, people wouldn't believe it. Here I am as a linebacker in the pros. But it was one of those things. I came here because I wanted to be the next Sean Taylor. I wanted to be the next big hitter, and I knew they played their safeties big. So obviously I made the transition. But looking at Amari here, just being very ball hungry, and look, across the middle, the ball's his, and I love the way he comes up and hits people in a game that's kind of changed a little bit. You got a targeting rule. Things are different, but he's a winner. And the other thing I love about him is, listen, he was a Gator, So he turns in the blue and orange to where the real color, the orange and green, and it says a lot. But he seems like he's a leader, and he's going to be a great prospect for us. And like even on this play, the ability to catch the football and go the distance. That's the difference in the players that we want here. We want game changers, and as many of these guys as we can get on the field. One, you're going to win a lot of football games, but also you're going to have a lot of fun, and that's important. But just to hit a guy like that open field is absolutely just breathtaking. The kid can play football.
What's the biggest thing that stands out to you about him?
Well, I think he has a high football IQ. He's coming from a program that has won, and they have periods. The structured practice schedule, knowing Palm Beach Gardens, is similar to what you would do in college. So he is college ready. He's going to step in right away and help us, contend for the ACC championship, but also for him as a starter. I think he has a chance to play as a freshman.
He's already got the U skills down pat, and you mentioned playing as a freshman. Safety's position, Miami loses a lot to graduation. What advice do you have a guy who's coming in at a spot where he has a chance to play early, to not have that moment feel too big and to be able to get adjusted and grow into that role?
Well, I would say the first problem is, guys come in and think that, oh, coach promised me a jersey number or that I'm going to start. Like here at Miami, obviously the goal is to come here, get a great education, have a good college experience, but also to go to the pros. I mean, that's the dream if you have the opportunity.
NFLU.
But yeah, exactly. But don't rush it. Just come in and work and be competitive. A lot of times when you think about the end product, you forget about the moment. I think he needs to just come in, work hard, establish himself, earn the respect of the older guys, and then all of a sudden, when they respect you, the coaches will respect you, and you'll probably play early.
Well, there you have it from John Beason on Amari Carter, a safety who's new at the U. Thank you very much, John.
No problem.